All right, what's going on, everybody? So we have some breaking news from the boxing world. It seems like it is official that they are running Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney, which is a huge fight. So I'm going to be talking about what I think about this matchup, talk about the whole buildup that they had in the past, and why this is the fight that they are making. Real quick, before I get into the video, 96% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you like pro boxing, influencer boxing, or UFC content, I post 2 to 4 times a week on this channel at least, so make sure you guys subscribe. I appreciate you. So I really like this matchup overall, and I know a lot of people are confused why they aren't running Garcia versus Haney, but it seems like Ryan Garcia injured his hand. He tweeted out, "I went and got the surgery for my hand and what I needed to get done. I never used that as an excuse for my fight," which is true. He didn't say that, but he is now. "The media is going to report the surgery. I'm just blessed it was done and successful. Thank you for all the love and support from the community and the people who have been supporting me in my career. Love y'all." So Garcia is going to be out for a bit. But even if he didn't break his hand, I really feel like they killed the hype of that fight. Obviously, Devin Haney had an awful performance, even though he won. Air quotes, I know that he won, but it was just an awful performance. He was running around the entire time, and I know people were saying, like, you didn't expect that from Devin Haney. That was probably his worst performance. Even the commentary was saying he looked shook from the opening bell, like he really didn't want to get hit. And I was even saying he looked more powerful in that fight when he did throw, but he just didn't want to. He just jabbed enough for him to win the fight because the other guy was just not throwing enough either. So, and obviously we know Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Romero, which was crazy because the entire promo for that card was basically Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney too, even though the fight was Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. They basically full on ignored Rolly the entire time, and he ended up winning. So Rolly basically killed everything, but it isn't just Rolly's fault. They could have ran Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney if they had respectable performances. They just didn't. But now we got Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney, so it's a good replacement since they killed the rematch. This is a good next fight, even though Devin Haney could ruin the fight like he did in other fights, which I'll talk about in a bit. But it still could end up being pretty good. So this isn't the first time they went back and forth because Teofimo was just going at Devin Haney's neck in this 4-way face-to-face that they had before the fights, Devin Haney versus Rolly. So we're going to react to this real quick because this was really funny. Teofimo Lopez was not leaving Devin Haney alone in this.
He's going to have to prove me different, and we'll see.
I definitely have...
Fight back. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Shut up. God damn. Like, you don't stop talking.
Fuck no. You seen Cambosis didn't beat your ass? No, he did not.
Oh, my God, bro. What you talking
not.
about? He didn't?
No.
Fuck, bro. You fucking stupid.
I beat my own ass.
Oh, God, he didn't
Damn
sound
right.
Did he beat your ass?
No, he did not. You shouldn't be talking right now about beating asses, because the man to my left
I got
don't
my
look
O.
that.
I got my O. Do you?
You got your O.
I got my O. Do you?
I got my ring. You got your
Okay.
ring?
I had a ring.
You had.
And I gave it up.
Plural.
I
Hi.
gave it up.
Muhammad Ali had 5 losses. Sugar Ray
fucked
Leonard
you
had
up.
losses.
Cambosis fucked you up.
What rubs me the wrong way is how his brother knew that I was going to
How could you
test
set it
positive.
up?
How do you know? How do you know?
How could we set it up?
How do you know?
He said he had a
How do
dream.
you know, though? How do you know?
He didn't
And
know.
the shit that the fact that when you guys
Shut
aired
the
it out,
fuck
ESPN,
up.
you're with ESPN. Where, in
You what?
Connecticut? This man sues. We don't sue.
Delusional. At the end of the day, my main focus is Ramirez because, you know, if I don't win that fight, then I don't get to the Ryan fight. So that's my main focus right now.
Find a way for
And
you.
then,
Find a way.
Shut the fuck
Jose, how do you view
up.
this? Do you view
all
this?
you do is ramble all day. That's all you do. That's all
Yeah,
you
what
do.
are you
Rambling
listening to,
all
bro?
day.
Oh, man. So, yeah. Devin Haney, man, I get he's got to say what he's got to say with the whole situation, but, man, he's like, oh, but I still have my O, even though we all know he got his ass beat. It's just so cringe, bro. But so this fight is reportedly set for August 16th, which isn't that far away. They're probably getting right into camp. So let's talk about this matchup a bit. I think Devin Haney was, if he was running in his last fight, man, he's going to be running in this one because Teofimo Lopez is dangerous, especially how he closes distance. He is very fast. And to be honest with you, he got a good left hook on him too. And as we've seen in the past, Devin Haney really struggles to block that left hook. No, not just the Ryan Garcia fight. In general, if you look back into his whole career, he has a problem blocking the left hook consistently. That's why this fight is very dangerous for Devin Haney, because if he was intimidated to get his offense off in his last fight, he definitely is going to be in this one because, yeah, Devin Haney is great defensively. Don't get me wrong, it's all we fucking see in his fights. He's great defensively, but besides that left hook for some reason, and Teofimo Lopez, man, he really can close the distance really fast, so he could probably cut off the ring better than the last opponent of Devin Haney. So that is definitely a factor. I really don't see a way or a world where Devin Haney is going to be more offensive in this fight. I really don't, because Teofimo Lopez has some great head movement too. He's a bit lazy with his defense sometimes because he relies on his reflexes. So if he doesn't see the punch, he basically gets caught. But in this fight, is he really going to be intimidated by Haney's power? I don't think so, because he's not even known for his power in this first place. I think he looked more powerful in the last fight, but will he use it against Teofimo? I don't know. It is a very weird matchup to picture. The only way I can really picture is Teofimo putting hands on Devin Haney and whooping his ass. I'm not going to lie to you. I think there's a real chance. When Teofimo Lopez is on, I think he's the best fighter in this weight class. There is a real chance because he has really fast hands. He can close distance fast. And his straight right hand is nasty. His left hook is nasty. And he can move his head well. He moves his feet well. He's just overall dangerous. The only problem he has is getting caught more than he should because he gets cocky or he gets too arrogant and he relies on his reflexes. But besides that, he might be the best in that weight class. Like, dead ass. Like, him versus Garcia would be interesting. Him versus Pitbull would be interesting. Him versus Venezuela would be interesting, even though he lost. Because the reason why I said Venezuela is because he beat Pitbull, which was a great performance, but he got beat after that. So Lopez versus a lot of people in this division is very entertaining. I know he wants to Boots Ennis fight. That's probably the best fight that they could possibly make. And I just think the trash talk and build-up of this fight is going to be great for this. That's more so where I want to see it. I don't see it being very close. It probably will realistically end up being close because that's just how boxing works. But Lopez is not a great matchup for Devin Haney whatsoever. If he isn't running the whole time, which he probably will, Lopez isn't gonna let him outpoint him like that. He's not. Teofimo Lopez is gonna put him on him the entire time because he's probably not gonna be intimidated by Haney's power. And just the way that Teofimo moves, I can just see him catching Devin Haney. I can see him going for a three-piece combination where he ends up with a left hook, where it could be as simple as a 1-2 left hook and catch him circling to the left. I could genuinely see that because Teofimo Lopez has some real power and he really moves into his shots, so he doesn't need to get all of it to hurt you. So that's the main thing I'm thinking. And we've seen in the past that Devin Haney gets chicken legs way too easy. Whenever he gets caught flush, he gets chicken legs. We've seen it in a fight before the Ryan Garcia fight. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But it was a conversation before the Ryan Garcia fight that Devin Haney could get rocked. And it should be the same conversation in this one because we're not going to undermine it this time. We did in the Ryan Garcia fight. We just thought, oh, Devin Haney's too good for Ryan. He's going to outpoint him. People thought that Garcia was going to get his ass beat in that fight, and literally the opposite happened. So if Lopez lands on Haney, he's going to get hurt, man. I think it's as simple as that because Teofimo Lopez hits really hard. Even if, like I said, even if he doesn't get all of it, he moves into his shot. So the extra momentum is into that. Devin Haney usually just sticks and throws off the back foot. So if he sticks and throws and misses and Teofimo Lopez catches him, brother, it's going to be bad. It is bad. It is worse to get chicken legs like Devin Haney than it is to be like Ryan Garcia where you get flash knockdowns because Ryan Garcia always comes up with his legs stable. Devin Haney loses his legs when he gets hit. So I do not see it going very well for Devin Haney. Let me know if you guys disagree in the comments down below or if you agree. I know that there was some beef with Teofimo Lopez and Turki Al-Sheikh, but I think they settled it because I don't know if this is going to be a Riyadh season card. I don't really know where it's going to be, what event is going to be like, if it's going to be a stack card or this is just going to be a big main event and a normal undercard. We really don't know yet. All we know is this fight's happening. And I like it. I'm not going to lie. I am a slight Devin Haney hater. I really don't dislike him as a human being, but as a fighter, I think his fighting style is very frustrating. If he gets beat again, he gets figured out. So yeah, man, this is a big fight names-wise, 100%, even if I think it may be a beatdown potentially, even though it's probably not because how boxing works and how Devin Haney fights. This is a great thing for boxing because besides Usyk and Dubois, it seems like down the line there hasn't been anything really confirmed, but it seems like they're not wasting any time. As we know, June and July is going to be huge for the UFC and boxing, so it's great that boxing's staying up with it. I know there's a whole competition between UFC and boxing, but ultimately, especially since I cover both of them should just be very good. You know what I mean? No more stalling in fucking UFC and more output in boxing. And then we will be eating good. So yeah, man, once again, if you guys disagree with any of my takes, please let me know down below in the comments. I promise I won't get offended. It's great to debate in the comment section. Also gets me up on the algorithm, so I'm not hating on it at all. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications for all of that if you don't want to miss any more posts. I took the last week or two kind of lightly off, So I hope you guys don't mind. The topics have been dry, and there hasn't really been any events, so it's really hard for me to cover stuff. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm right back at it now. No more excuses. Especially with June and July, I better be posting basically daily with how much is going on. So if you guys want to follow me in my socials, it'll be in the description if you want to see more personal stuff on my side. I'm really struggling with my words right now, as you can keep seeing. Holy crap, I'm going to keep going. This take is just going to make it into the video. I need to stop recording right now. But thank you guys for listening to me yap like usual. God bless every single one of you. And peace out.
Yeah, they call me fucking pain. You steady fucking switching, stay up in your fucking lane. And shorty super soaker, I can hit your ass from range. Shorty throwing ass and you knowin' where it going. Steady sipping codeine, yeah, you knowin' in my potion. That ass is like Cobra, cause you throwing it in motion. Always fucking lurking, always creeping around and roaming. When you fucking see me, yeah, I'm out there fucking foaming. Pull up to the club and we getting really